stressed out. Okay, for that, can I want to ask you two things today. So since you look all pretty, look at me, okay? So I want to look at your faces and don't look at your smartphones, right? And resist the temptation, okay? And then if you do that, you'll do what I'm promising, okay? I promise that. So throw away your laptop, for the last week, coming week, and they will find. Because laptop doesn't do much for your studies. Second of all, I'll go back to Psalm 100, but I will just make some few remaining comments. So we have done the Psalms for whole semester, right? And then why we say Psalms? Why? Why we study Psalms? Okay, that means I've not done a good job so far, okay? I'll give you a reason why. Basically, fundamentally, we read Psalms to rest. There are many ways to read Psalms. Please look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Don't. Hey, Elijah, look at me. Elijah, look at me, look at me. Everybody, look at me. It's very important to look at me, okay? Right? So, Psalm is what? Jeremiah, look at me. Now look at the table, look at me. Right? Look at me, okay? People are more interested. So. Okay. Because why God gives the Bible? Why? Because God is going to give you a hard time. That you have to do your chores every day. No, I think fundamentally my understanding is that God gave you so that you can rest. And basically we are restless people. Right now, you are not resting. Because even though you are here, your mind is 100 miles away. Maybe perhaps it's perhaps like perhaps you are thinking about to oxygen, right? Or we have some problem with the children. But can we ask God to give us a few minutes rest? And I know it's going to be difficult because it's a modern disease. It has been there for 100 years, okay? But let's pray. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we want to rest. Because without resting, we cannot do anything. Please grant us your rest today. I pray in Jesus' name. Okay, go next one. Sorry about that. It's not working. Okay, next one. Right. Anyway, so while we are waiting, before we go to too much. Okay. All right. So this is why I'm still. I'm going to give you a card. Jojang is going to give you a card. Okay. Please take one card. Pass that one card. Okay. One card. I'll give you the best verse that possible that I found out in the Bible. Okay. Right. Get a card. Right. And then you're going to write down this verse today. And then please, we're going to practice it. We're going to please get a card. Get a card. Get a card. Take a pen out, okay? Write this down. Write this down. And then I want to ask people to give this card to your friend next door. Okay? Please, 2000 pen, write down. And Zephaniah 370 ESV. Alright, get the card. And then, if you have time, get two cards and give to your friend while they are taking finals. And I'll give you 2 minutes. Hey, hello, who doesn't have a card, raise your hand. Index card, raise your hand. Everyone, okay, write this down. Who doesn't have a pen, right hand. Who doesn't have a pen? Alright, alright, who doesn't have a pen? Hey, if you have extra pen, share the pen. Hey, raise your hand. Those who don't have a pen, raise your hand. read this while you're writing this because this one summarizes the Psalms, 150 Psalms. And it's from Zephaniah 3:17. And while you're writing, I'll read it for you. Okay? The Lord, your God, is in your midst. A mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love. He will exalt over you with loud singing. Okay. One more time. Okay. Please write this down. The Lord your God is in your midst, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love. He will exalt over you with loud singing. Okay, if you're done with the writing, please raise your hand. Okay, bring the card over. Oh, you guys write. Somebody can write fast than others. Okay? Those who are done, please keep your hand over. So, okay, and then please, we'll wait a few people who are not ready. And then, if you are done, then please look over. And this is the first I want to deliver to you today. That's great. If you're done, Latin words. Okay, done? How many people are done? Okay. Some people are slower than others. Tiffany is the number one. That's good. Oh, Jingjing, you're done? Okay. All right, then you swap the card. Please give it to your friend, okay? Who needs the word? All right. My son gave me the card. Alright, please share. Okay. Okay, so let's all take this card and then let's all be together. Please share your card. Okay, don't leave it. Give it to your friend next door. You cannot read your own card. So can we read? Can we read together? Can we read together? Since this is the last Sunday before summer starts, I'm so excited about summer because the students are going away. That means I can play. Right? So I'm very looking forward to summer. And before you go somewhere, I'll give you this. The Lord, your God, is what? In your midst. And who is God? The mighty one who will save. And he will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love. He will exalt over you with loud singing. I'm not doing the. Hey, Jojo, are you doing the bebop? Are you doing something? Jojo is doing something, okay? Okay. All right. So let's go next one. Next one.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I think you have to take out the line now. Don't touch it. It's not me, it's not coming from me. Let me start. Where do you begin? Where do you begin your life? Fundamentally, where do you begin your life? Where? Come on. First, what? The Lord. Okay. I want to make very clear. Everything begins with God. Do you agree? It's not you. Let me ask you, who's so powerful that I said, I want to born September 10th, 1962. Raise your hand. I don't think so. Fundamentally, everything starts with the Lord, your God. And who's this God? God is in your midst. Without God, nothing happens. And then He is in your midst. Hey, Jojo, sit down. Don't play with the computer. Alright? It's not important, okay? Just concentrate. So, okay, it doesn't matter, it doesn't work, okay? But I want to deliver this message, okay? And let's not distract it, okay? I want to make one clear comment, okay? Everything starts with God. Because we have this different ideas that things start from not with God. The Bible is clear. The Bible starts with God. And the Bible starts end with God. And when God created the heavens and earth, it's starting from God. The very nature of your existence is just start from God. And God is in our midst. And then people might say, hey, the Bible says God is in your midst. But how come I don't feel it? Where is God? And everyone struggles with that. Right? We are Christians. And then we believe that Jesus is God. And Jesus came in our midst as a baby. And God gave us the Bible. And God made things work out. And God said, God is in our midst. And then He said, I'm God who is mighty to save. Then why you get up in the morning? If you look at the next day, the previous day, if you're honest before God, probably you did something quite wrong, right? Okay, and take off. This is annoying. Okay. This is annoying.
All first.
Okay. That's right. That's right. So mic is always good. I'll miss mic. Okay.
Just don't whisper.
So, why do you want to say? I realized that I do the campus ministry. And then every day, one or two people come with problems. And then I said, it's going to work out or not. And who's God? That's why I think this one is the key verse of our Christian life. Without knowing God, who is among us and who cannot save us, makes us enough courage to get up in the morning. I got up because the Bible says God is mighty to save. It's not me, it's not you, it's not your boyfriend, but God says I'm mighty to save. So we are beaten up by next day, and then we have this rocky moment. Okay, we are down on the floor, and I have no motivation to get up. And we hear the voice of God. I'm mighty to save. Right? is the key. And then the people say, I don't have any no motivation. That means, usually means that you put your whole something else. Okay, so let's go next one.
Oh, yeah, technical
What?
difficulty.
Okay, all right, don't worry about that. I'll just end it. Okay, and then, and don't switch the computer in the middle. All right, that's all. And then, okay, so God is very important. He will rejoice over you with gladness. Okay, so I'll wait for Stefan to do that. Right? Okay, there are a few pictures I want to share you. So, hey, Stefan, use the computer.
Oh, the thing is, my battery charger was not working, so.
The charger itself is not working.
Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, from now on, that is your computer.
Yeah.
Yes, you take it. That's your computer.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. So. Yes, I want to forget. And then let's be more. Okay. I think this is one of the verses I like is I like it. He will rejoice over you with gladness. How do you look at God? If you look at Zephaniah chapter 1, God is a scary God. Okay? He said, you know what he said? I will come and destroy you all. I will kill you all. Okay? Because you know why God says that? Because God is holy. God cannot tolerate the injustice of the world. And people say, hey God, you should love me because I've done this and that. And then Lord said, oh, give me a break, okay? You know, whatever you did doesn't really measure up to my standard. I will come and destroy you. That is it. And we said, I'm saved. I'm saved. I'm saved by something. Fundamentally, when we say we are saved, means we are saved from God. We are saved God's justice. We are not saved by our sinful habits. We are not saved by, some of our difficult situations. We are saved by what? God's justice. If you are honest and stand before God, you are done. What does God say to you? I am happy to see you. No matter what, you are done. God says, I have gladness of heart. And this is very, very difficult, challenging for me, especially. I look at people, especially when I look at a song and I like it, okay? So we delight each other by touching each other, okay? Something like that. I have no problem with that. But some people, no matter how much I try, okay? No matter how much I said, I pray, before I meet that guy, I said, it's like, no matter what I do, I cannot do it. And some people, I have to take a lot of aspirin before I see them, okay? Or I have lots of coffee. No matter how much I try, there is no way I like that guy. And he calls me, and then I know exactly what he wants. Then what's that? Do I understand the Bible or not? But God said, rejoice over you with gladness. This is God. Oh, next one. Okay, so these are people here, okay? These are the small sample of people, about half the people. So I counted people. When I see that, I have delight or not. So I'm getting like 49% percentage, no? 49 percentage, and 51% have some issues, okay? Is that what God sees you? No. God says, I am happy to see you. Is God crazy? God changed his mind. Without this, without looking at Jesus, this verse doesn't not make sense. Because God sees you. God looks at you through the cross and resurrection of Jesus. Even husband, wife, best friends, there is no Jesus. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. They said, I don't like you. Get away from me, and then move on. Okay? Next one. Okay, I think God rejoices over unionized students. Okay, we just pick people who likes it, right? And then the next one. I rejoice over you, my leaders. Okay. What captures our leadership is this. Okay. I'm not going to tell you who is me. Okay. You can guess. Okay. Okay. My Peter said Cookie Master. Okay. Okay, we have the early bird, okay? We have Ernie and Bart. You can guess who are they, okay? And I'm Cookie Master. I love cookies.
Awesome.
I changed coffee now, so I'm a coffee master. Or chocolate ice cream master. So when you see me eating chocolate ice cream, that means why I eat chocolate ice cream. You know why? I'm stressed. I had it. And then I go to chocolate ice cream and I eat it. And some days I can eat whole gallon. Which I'm so upset, you know. But I know, deep in my heart, I should go to Christ. I go to chocolate ice cream. Or coffee or something. Why? Because you know why I go to chocolate ice cream? Because I think having a difficult time is not really matter. You know, like something happens, you know, bad happens, that's really matter. You know. But do you know what matters for me? My active mind. Something happened and I forget to work. What my wife will think of me, what my mother will think of me, and sometimes what Jerry Pop will think of me. So we have this cookie monster mentality. I'm a chocolate ice cream, he's a car. Okay? Car is the. And the ladies are like, I don't know, some CEOs, you know. Christ should be the husband, but somebody become the husband, right? So move the right, okay? So it's cookie monster mentality there. And I think the real pain comes from not just things happen, okay? And you can say, you can ask me, you never understand me because you never understand my mother or my father or my friends who done wrong, you know? But that's just the beginning. When the things happen, your mind wanders. Instead of going to Jesus, you go to your friends and your relatives and your grace and this and that, and then you have a multiplication effect. The things happen is one, but you add 99 plus, and then it just weighs down. For example, I had a really hard exam, and I studied that for 2 years. And I passed it. I passed it. But the motivation of the passing exam was, one day I dreamed, and I got the result. And then I have to go, I failed it, and I have to go to my wife. They hung out there. Just failure is not that important because I can take again. Right? But the problem of going and talking to a person you love, that I'm bad, I failed. And then I have to show to them better. It's like 100 times more painful than the actual experience. That's what we do. It's not just thing happen to you. You can just overcome, But the thing is like that. So whenever you see Rocky movie, I love Rocky because he's a fighter. He can get up. He can get up. No matter how much you punch him, he'll get up. But what is his motivation? Because deep in his heart, he knows he's a bomb. He is a bomb, okay? But he said in the movie, if I go to distance with a world champion, I don't have to win. But I just go to the distance. Then I'm not a bomb anymore. I'm not a bomb. The people know that I went to distance with that, So it's like that. So life is like that. Who cares about he goes distance or not? But for him, it really, really matters. That I'm not a bomb, I have to prove that I'm not a bomb. So a lot of girls, like a pretty, like roses. So, if you look at flowers, they are pretty anyway. But the flowers don't think that, I have to have a manicure and something to make more beautiful. It's nonsense. Already beautiful, intrinsically beautiful. And if you look at, I never seen any ugly roses, okay? But still, they are not confident, okay? Because God says, I am rejoicing over you. But they don't believe it. In their head they believe it, but in their practice, whenever they say it, they crumble and then they think about, they become a cookie monster, okay? They go after cookies. One cookie after another. When they are stressed out, they go after cookies. And a lot of guys come to that moment, okay? And they look nice. But that's not the way to process it, and a lot. So it's not so. Rejoice over me is the question. Is the Bible true? No matter what I done, God is rejoicing over me. Is it true or not? He will rejoice over you with what? Gladness. Of course, if you read the Bible superficially, God is angry over sins. God is rejoice over you with gladness. And I need much more practice because my chance of succeeding is not that high. And more 20%. I'm happy to see people, when people come with problems, and usually I'm angry, but I have to see God, who is happy to see me. So this is the gospel, and it's only made possible by the grace of Jesus. Okay? He will quiet you over by his love. Usually, why